Hello friends, welcome to another class of DM's Math and Finance. We'll continue with our mathematics journey with many exciting classes, topics and questions and answers. Today we'll discuss the very fundamental of mathematics, which is called number system, and this question which we'll discuss today belongs to CBSE class 9 NCRT. This is a very important thing, though it looks pretty simple and very easy to score, but without understanding this concept, in the higher classes students have to face trouble. So let's begin. Here the question says, rationalize the denominator of 1 by 2 plus square root of 3. So there are three questions here. One is 1 by 2 plus square root of 3. Another is 5 by square root of 3 minus square root of 5. And third one is 1 by square root of 5 plus square root of 2. Today I am going to give you one specific concept to solve this kind of questions. So whatever the questions comes, whether the plus sign or the minus sign, 2 square root or 1 square root, you will be easily able to answer these questions. So let's solve it. So for solving this kind of problem, we have to find the conjugate of the denominator. What is the meaning of conjugate then? Conjugate is the equal opposite of the denominator which has been given to us. Suppose the denominator given in the first question is 2 plus square root of 3. Then the conjugate is equal but opposite. It means what? 2 minus square root of 3. Similarly, in the case of square root of 3 minus square root of 5, this is the denominator of the second questions. What will be the conjugate? Yes, you have got it right. It's square root of 3 plus square root of 5, because the conjugate is the opposite sign of the denominator which has been given to in any kind of questions. So let's solve it. So here the conjugate of 2 plus square root of 3 is 2 minus square root of 3. So what we have to do, we have to multiply the given number into the conjugate, where both the numerator and the denominator reflect the conjugate number. It means 1 minus 2 plus square root of 3, this is given. We will multiply this into 2 minus square root of 3 divided by 2 minus divided by 3. If the same number is divided, then what kind of result you get is 1. So you can do that. In the previous algebra sections in the previous classes, you must have seen, to simplify an equation you have to multiply the same term both in the numerator and the denominator, so that you can simplify the equation. Here also the logic remains the same. So if you multiply 1 minus 2 plus square root of 3 into the conjugate number 2 minus square root of 3 divided by 2 minus square root of 3, what kind of answer will get? Multiply it. So it is in the numerator it is multiplied into 1, so the number remains same. And here 2, so it's 4 is square root of 3 multiplied into minus square root of 3, it is minus 3. So what kind of answer we are getting? 2 minus square root of 3 by 4 minus 3 means 1. So what's the answer? 2 minus 3 by 1. So so the answer is 2 minus square root of 3. So the denominator gets rationalized. So 1 is a rational number, there is no fractions, no remainder when you divide it. Simply, so in the second question we'll take the same concept and multiplication will happen. So here we have to rationalize the denominator, square root of 3 minus square root of 5. So what we will do? 5 into divided by square root of 3 minus square root of 5 into 5. Yes, in the numerator and the denominator we will have the exact opposite number. So square root of 3 plus square root of 5. So multiply the conjugate square root of 3 plus square root of 5 both in the numerator and on the denominator. Then you will get the answer. So what will happen in the third questions then? Here this is a plus number. What you will do? The conjugate number will be minus. So do it yourself. You just have to put a minus sign and in the denominator number which has been given to us, and multiply it into both numerator and denominator. In this way you can actually rationalize the denominator. You must be wondering what is the practical use case of doing this kind of rationalization of denominator. In complex equation, when you go to higher classes or you become a scientist or a computer engineer, actually this rationalization denominator is important because it actually simplifies the equation. So for doing complex calculation, the rationalizing of the denominator becomes pretty critical. So don't, if you cannot relate yourself that why I am doing this, you can actually read upon that this is a very important portion, important step for simplifying an equation. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll meet up in the next class with another topic. Thanks a lot for your patient hearing.